I think a lot of things up until this point, especially as it related to tariffs, very outcome dependent. You know, you and I have discussed it. We don't have the same opinions, but um, you know, the take I've always had on that whole topic is if this approach gets China to the negotiating table, you know, I was going to judge it all on how it ends. And I think there's a lot of really good arguments to make for that. This seems a little different to me in the sense that I would love to be behind closed doors in a discussion and just go, I don't expect what you think you're going to get out of this.
So I'll play the awkward devil's advocate on the other side and say the one thing I can see that does make sense is you build a pretty sweet fall guy to that way if this goes bad and you end up in a pretty ugly recession or whatever, you could be like, hey, what the tariffs? Like everything was fine. It's just, you know, if he just would have cut rates, would have been okay.
No, so that's a good point. But you're in an environment where even he has to know, no matter what goes on, right or wrong, you're going to be the fall guy.
Yeah, yeah. At the end of the day, right?
Yeah, I mean, whether
it's like firing the defensive back coach or something. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, and
cool, you're the head coach,
right? And not just that, but also on the flip side, you know, if a child's crying somewhere in Kazakhstan, the mainstream media is going to find out a way to make it Trump's fault, right? So, I mean, again, you've got to know those things going in. So I just don't understand what he expects to get from this.